such a
That's
good thing.
good. I'm glad it wasn't like an existential crisis or something like that.
No, I mean, it was a long work day, but there was a lot of things that got done and accomplished and things and ideating and whatnot, so it was cool.
Yes, sir.
So what are you working on today, Joey?
I'm doing something for Con right now. We've been talking about the positioning and things like that of this PFP. And we decided to take a different route and give something a little more dynamic.
Nice.
Yeah.
We've got to get, since Count Strife isn't voice docs, we've got to get Count Strife one of Smokey's little translating things.
Mm.
What's your day-to-day, pro?
Oh, that's right.
Joey, were you able to get your lo-fi bot turned down earlier, or do you want me to add it back or leave it out?
It doesn't matter really. Leave it out. It was too loud on my end. I don't know if anybody wanted to like just jump in and talk and ask questions, just chit chat, whatever.
Everybody's muted and shy right now.
Yeah, I can tell.
Welcome, Death Note. Good to see you in here.
Our house just got over COVID, man. That was fun.
Yeah, you betcha that. It felt horrible.
It wasn't really that bad, you know. Just headaches and sniffles. Just takes the fucking wind out of your sails, though, more than anything. Tired all day.
Worst thing I ever had from my bouts with it was like one time I was taking a shower and I was just trying to keep warm, so I kept like turning the shower up higher and higher and higher, and like it got to the point where I was like, okay, when I get out, I'm gonna be freezing. And like
And then your body goes into shock.
it was every time I turned the shower off, I would start freezing so bad, my teeth were chattering. Like I was like scared I was gonna crack my teeth. I'm like, what is wrong with me right now? That was the scariest part of COVID for me.
Yeah.
Like, fortunately, people have dealt with a lot worse.
True. Somebody brought it to the vacation spot in Arkansas, and we all took it home with us. So like the whole family they were down this week.
Now, I love that style of thinking, by the way.
Yeah.
Turn COVID into an efficient way to eat stuff you don't want. Count said that when he got COVID, he couldn't taste anything, so he ate everything that he didn't like in the pantry.
Just all tastes like cardboard. Makes no difference. I got my taste back today, actually, so thank God.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? What's up? How are you?
Not bad. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I can't imagine it's like saving the good stuff, the good food, or the good drinks for when you have COVID. Like that was it's very that's the time to eat the most bland things you can eat, right?
I have to show you guys some of the new comic pages I've been working on too.
Oh yeah, film some sneaks later. Yeah, for sure. Bruno's in here, but he's deafened, so he can't hear us talking crap about him. If anybody wanted to say mean things about Bruno, just FYI.
Yeah, Frenchie, I got a funny story that happened to me just the last couple days.
Yeah.
My my cats brought in some type of rodent the other night, and they had chased it around the living room, like got under the couch, and then it climbed up my damn curtains. Turned out it was a freaking flying squirrel. And,
Whoa. Did it get
I took care of it for a night because when I captured it, I saw that it was bleeding. So I just put it in a bin and make sure it was okay, and we released it in the morning. It was a fucking flying squirrel.
Holy crap. Like some like
I thought it was a sugar glider at first, and I was like,
yeah,
"Somebody's
that's
paying
what
that out. I'm gonna
I
keep you. You're so cute."
was talking about sugar glider, yeah. Yeah, I know a couple people who have like tried to domesticate a squirrel that they rescued at random points, and both of those people failed miserably. Like,
Yeah, squirrels are a different type of pet.
like go to this person's house, and like they're just like, oh yeah, that's the squirrel's room now. Like what?
He took it over.
Just has his own whole room.
Living the dream.
Yeah, probably not the most responsible decision, but they're just like, we can't even keep this thing from making a mess and destroying everything, so we just gave him the room.
Put it outside at that point.
I think that's what eventually ended up happening, but it was one of those like, oh, me and the kids rescued it, and like the kids don't want to let it leave, and it was
Yeah,
like,
yep. My daughter was like, "Please, can we keep it?" I said, "No, cats will kill it. They brought it in here. They're gonna eat it."
yeah. That's always the good excuse to not like have to get more like random pets. Like, no, kids, no, we can't get one of those. The dogs will eat it. No, kids, we can't.
Yeah,
So that's come in handy for me multiple times in my life.
play that trump card. Now they're in the kitchen, dude. So get the fuck out of that bag, dude. Hold on. They're in something they shouldn't be. Get out of there.
Yeah, I panicked the other day because one of my pups was out back and can't find it's the littlest one, the youngest, and I can't find her. And like I'm like, of course I've got like lots of bushes and things like that in the yard. Like it's pretty easy to lose a dog, but not forever, but just not to find them short term. And so I'm like calling her, not hearing. I don't hear a thing, don't see a thing, don't see anything moving. I'm like, where is she? So I go inside and like grab a bag of dog treats and like go outside and shake it. And she comes walking out of like just a few feet away from where we were. And I'm like, okay, like I wonder what she was doing. And that night, like I'm sitting up and it's like violently vomiting for 3 hours, whatever berries she had eaten 50 of in my yard. Like they're not like even edible berries, even remotely close. Like just some random seed thing growing on a random bush in my yard. Like just ate a ton of it. Like
Just deadly nightshade.
I was just like, you're just. I mean, I try to keep like these pups are going to be, yeah, problems as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Foreign object puppies is what they call them.
Eat everything in sight.
I wake up one morning and I take them outside, and I had like some issues with the deck. So like we had pulled like there's some guys over there pulled a couple deck boards up, and when they did to put the deck boards back, of course they cut off the old nails, right? And so my pups have like they'll go outside and try to eat stuff, and they know that I'll take it, so they like will cheek it, like and hide it, right? And like pretend not to have anything until I'm not paying attention, and then randomly start chewing on something. So I take her out, come back inside. She's like sitting on my lap. It's like 20 minutes after I took him outside. she just like blurps and something falls out of her mouth onto my chest, and it was one of the rusty nails from outside. She had just had it in her mouth, just holding it. I'm like, thanks.
Great. Now we
I'm
got to
so
get you a tetanus shot.
glad you didn't swallow. Like, I mean, of course, I would have never it was these construction people, but I mean, like, so I go outside and like I find every single one of like little thing I could, sweep the whole deck, of course. But yeah, I'm like, I'm so glad you didn't swallow that. But why the hell did you just cheek a rusty nail? Like,
For real. What were you thinking?
I just was like, okay, I'm like, I lost a dog a few like early in the year. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the most challenging little minions running around
Yeah.
that I, just a constant. It's like, you ever seen the video, the videos of the panda like exhibits where like the person's trying to sweep up all the leaves and put everything away, and the pandas are just like taking the leaves and dumping them out and like pouring them on their heads and stuff. You seen those videos?
Yes.
That's my dogs. That's literally me all day long.
Yeah, man.
It's me constantly trying to keep three little things that probably shouldn't exist in nature based on their genetic makeup from dying themselves.
That tickles the shit out of me. Ooh. That's what we get from, it's almost like being a parent too. You try to like save your children from not killing themselves constantly, running interference.
Yeah. Dogs help me with empathy.
Yeah.
A ton. Sun's probably was it like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning there.
Where's he at?
I
Saw him
don't.
pop in.
I know that. Well, I know he's probably, if he's listening, he's probably got to be quiet because it's probably where he is. I think he's 5 hours ahead of me. I think it's either 4 or 5. Maybe. I hope so. It's way more than that. I'm totally off because he's typing now. He's about to tell me if I'm wrong or right. Yeah. See, 5. Perfect.
Nice.
Bro, that's what. 4:21 a.m.
Perfect timing.
That's love right there. Hopefully you don't have to work today. He does, probably.
Yeah.
He's gonna make us feel awful. Nice timing, Joey.
Sorry, God. I had to get my kids in bed. Otherwise, they'd be bothering me the entire time.
Yeah, that's the difference between my kids and your kids. I can give my kids a bone. And here you
I could
go.
probably get away with one of those doing that, but not the others. Delilah would be like, "Ooh, what's this?"
My son is 16 going on, I'm never going to listen to you again. You know what I mean? Like, he's just,
Yeah.
it's not that my son has special needs, but like it's not like, part of it's just like the normal boy stuff, right? Like, it's just like, dude, when you take a shower, you need to wash like your face. Like, you still have food on your face from dinner. Like, bro, you look like a bum. So it's like
Yeah.
constantly trying to teach him that, like, the things that he knows better. It's just a boy being lazy, just
Sure.
going through the motions instead of doing the things he should. So like a bit of a headache these days, but That was a point of contention tonight. I'm like, bro, look at your
Yeah.
teeth. He's like, I brushed my teeth. I'm like, bro, I literally reached forward and grabbed with my index finger. I plucked a piece of food out of his front tooth, and I
What's
helped him
this?
put it in
What,
front of his eye.
what's this? Yeah.
I was like, really, bro? And
Yeah.
he's like, oh man, you got me. I'm like, no, I didn't get you, bro. This is your teeth. You have to take care of these things.
Caught me in a lie, Dad. Sorry.
But the funniest thing about my son is like he's very honest, right? So if I'm like did you brush your teeth? And he didn't, he'll be like, no. So I can be like, and like if he just said yes, I would have no clue. But he just, I guess it is, I still have that luxury. But he's like, I'm like, did you take a shower? You took a shower? Yeah. I'm like, okay. Did you did you scrub your back? And he's like, no. I'm like, bro. But he'll tell me every time. He's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, all right.
Oops, that should not be there. Jericho, can you do that somewhere else? Hey, come here. Go over by the table. Nobody wants to hear you eating your own ass. Go.
We can't hear. We can't.
You sure? Because he's like right at my feet.
I don't think so. Maybe I can. Maybe.
Yeah.
I always tell my dogs, I'm like, it sounds like you're eating oatmeal, bro. Go away.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dog eating oatmeal. It's gross.
Shit.
Oh, good. Oh, that's funny. I think we have the Kyle, why didn't you point out the bot conversation happening in Gen Chat?
What's going on?
It's real? No, no, no. That's funny. Oh, they timed him out. Okay. It wasn't showing that he was already timed out. Sorry, I was away today, guys. Probably missed it. Yeah, they didn't even have the good usernames. I guess you guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, you count. Thank you. Somebody sniped some scammers earlier in the Gen Chat while I was away. Count took care of it.
I'm sorry.
The famous pretend to have a fake two brand new people that's name says new to the server pretend to have a conversation like they've known each other and been hanging out on the server forever, and then one of them says, "Have you ever checked out this new phishing link that I'm about to share? Check it out." And then I'm not gonna be mean. I was gonna make a joke about who would fall for that. We all know what PFP would fall for that joke. A certain PFP usually gets caught up in. No, I didn't say nothing. This was one of those weird days for me. That's probably like the longest I've been completely checked out of Discord from like 1 until like, I don't know, 10 p.m. It was a long break. Oh, Joey, now that Khan's getting ready to go to bed, or he's thanking you in chat, by the way. I know you can't read it. But
You're
yeah.
welcome, brother.
Khan also said that he wanted you to put a tattoo on the right arm that says Pen 15, PEN15. I don't know why. He just really big letters, Pen 15.
10-15.
No, I'm totally, I'm totally kidding. I'm sorry.
And
I actually got the people at, at the grocery store to put that on a cake one time. We Pen 15.
wait, so you're fucking with me? He doesn't really want
No,
Pen 15?
he definitely doesn't want a tattoo that says penis. No, he does not.
Oh, well, I just thought Khan might be down with that. So
What's that?
I just thought Khan might be down with that. I don't know. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, that was funny. Like I asked the people at the grocery store that one time, like, okay. And then like I hear I'm standing over, like was expecting a reaction.
Wait a minute.
Didn't get one. So I'm standing like 15, 20 feet away, and then all of a sudden they got it and I heard it. I heard her start laughing. And I was like, she's like, I guess she's like writing it and saw it. And then she's like, okay. I knew they weren't gonna put happy penis day. I don't mean for the off-color humor, folks. I'll stop.
Right on the chin. Oops, that was almost permanent. Back out.
Yeah, it is funny. Up Jordan, and see snuck in here. And 9. It's always cool to think about what I thought someone's custom would be, because I always like when somebody gets picked, I always think of what theirs is going to look like, and then I,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I try not to like get too much of a expectation or an image in my head of somebody else's artwork, but like I always just think a little bit about what they might like, so then like to see what it turns out being.
Yeah.
Because you don't, I mean, I usually don't know anything that's in there. I think the only person that told me pretty much dead on what he told you was Zanane. Like he had a very, very, very specific description that, like when he told me what he wanted, like he just in casual conversation, and he stuck to that with everything. But that was the only person like I really knew that much of what they wanted going in. Usually, I don't know anything.
I never assume what people like when it comes to art. Man, you'd be surprised. You'd be real surprised.
I mean, so which ones are more difficult? The have fun, Joey. I want you to be yourself and draw something cool for me, or the most specific,
Yep.
or the most which one?
I like specifics when it comes to things like this, you know.
Okay, so was like
That's just how my brain works.
So even though I was incredibly descriptive, I wasn't very descriptive though. I wasn't helpful. I was just like my requests were like, I want this dog to look like it might smack you in the mouth if you said something about its mom, like immediately. Like I said things like that. Like I was like, it needs to
Well,
look
then I
like
would have to think about
if
the
you
type
owe
of
him 50
person
bucks,
that would do that.
like if he might like my character needs to look like if you owe him 50 bucks, you don't want to owe him 50 bucks, but he's also not going to be a jerk about it.
Right. Well, then that's like wife beater, maybe with like those shirts you wear to the office, kind of like unbuttoned. Um, I don't know, maybe like a 5 o'clock shadow, just really fucking tired. Uh,
That's
yeah,
funny. That was like, I and some people are like, they'll say, "Do you think?" Like they'll ask me, like, "Do you think this is too much to ask, or do you think this is descriptive enough?" And I'm like, "I think exactly what you put is good." Like,
yeah,
nice.
and it's cool because like some people can just be like vague about it, um, but then I'll come back with something close to what they wanted, and then they'll refine it, and that's when it really comes alive. Is when they start adding their own flares and touches to it. You know, like I showed this to Colin, and he came back and he wants to put like a game theory logo on it. So I was thinking maybe like how Omni Man has that huge, um, just maybe like let it overtake his whole torso here, perhaps. You know,
Nice. I love your painting skills.
or I don't know.
Todd. It's Todd.
Todd, who's Todd?
Todd. No, the Todd, the original game theory thing.
Oh, it has a name. I didn't know that.
I think we just. I don't think it was like intentional. I think it was a community thing. I think it was.
Okay.
Maybe he. Forget who was it. Lemon. Was it Lemon Boy who named it Todd? I had to get fact checked by Con or Grumpy or somebody else here. Yeah.
Oh,
It looks. He said, when you drew it on him a minute ago, Con said it looked like nipples when it's that big."
it did. That's why I was like, no, I don't want to put it on his chest because those little eyeballs will be right there.
Like, oh, Todd.
Sorry, I'm jumping around. I want to get this lighting right. Here we go.
Does anybody still have the videos of that guy that Joeydodd did for ink with different ink stuff on them? I think there's I think there's at least two. I think he tried to get a third one, and I think he stopped. He stopped making them. Yeah, for Bet. I think he told Bet happy birthday, right? Once.
More than once.
And then he did another one too. Can't remember exactly that one. What's that guy's name, Con? Feel bad. Isn't it UEK? Say it. Oh, it was Bruno. Damn, count that was quick. Yeah, so what's his name? Yeah, Mr. Don't say that name. There's the birthday message. Yep.
Thanks for stepping in, Death Note, man. Get some rest.
Y'all hear my dog snoring or no?
Mm-mm.
All right, good. I found out that a lot of people hang out at Starbucks for a really long time. I went to a Starbucks today, and I had like I don't really go to Starbucks. I don't really go drink coffee there or anything like that. But it was just a meeting, and so we were sitting out front, and I just noticed that there were a lot of people. I mean, we were there for a very long time with this meeting, several hours, and I just noticed that there were people there like before I got there, and that were there when I left, and people that showed up while I was there that were still there when I left, and realized how much time people spend in a coffee shop. It's pretty crazy. Free Wi-Fi. Yeah, I guess you're right, but
Yeah,
most
they're
people.
probably working there just like you were.
Well, well, I mean, not well. Yeah, good, true.
Yeah, probably crypto guys.
Yeah, just working on. I mean, I didn't see anybody really on like computers or anything, but
Okay.
yeah, just chilling, drinking, like just how just. I mean, it's fine, like hang out,
Dude,
be friends, but notice
what
how
if
like
they're like NPCs or something like that?
it just
You know
it
what I
was
mean?
a surprising amount of people for me. I was like, hey man, it's like Tuesday, in the middle of the day.
Don't you people have jobs? Just ask them that. You people not work?
Well, I work retail, so I'm used to having like odd, like I'm in like retail field, so like I'm used to having odd hours and things like like weekend isn't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily weekend, right? But mm, I was like talking about like multiple hours at Starbucks, bro. It's like not that good of a time.
Starbucks kind of sucks in general, though. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like I guess that's not even like the job or none of that. I was just like, man, multiple hours at a Starbucks, bro. Like that does not sound like a good day to me. I mean, maybe like you said, if you're using the Wi-Fi for like in your working, like sure, like and then whenever you need a black coffee or something, sure, crank it out. But like, I can't do all the sugar, man. Not there. I
nope.
make like time I drink it, I have an immediate headache. I guess you can get it without all that, but like I'm not just go. I just make myself a black coffee or an espresso in my house.
Yeah, I couldn't stay in one spot for too long, anyways. If I was drawing, I draw in multiple different spaces in my house, and I have to get up and move and change my environment.
I
I
would
can't
rather get
sit
a
in
physical.
one
I
spot.
would rather get a physical. I'd rather get a physical than spend 2 hours in a Starbucks, bro.
Okay,
Like that's where I'm at with it.
it's in your head. That is all. There we go.
Like, you know, been in voice before, Joey, and I'm like, oh man, my dogs are like on demon time right now. They're just being crazy.
Mhm.
I guess my mom was with my pups today, and she, I guess, had never seen them do that when I'm not around before. And she's like, they were like, I think they were fighting. I'm like, no, they're not fighting. I don't know. They sounded real mad. I'm like, no, they weren't real mad. They literally were just torturing. Like, just they're so bad, man. Like, you'll see one of them like running through the house with the other one's like cheek in its mouth. And you're just like, what?
Shit.
It's like dragging it. Like the two little puppies, and they're just. I mean, this is how they play. Like, this is how they've done that since they were tiny. They don't like ever hurt each other, like draw blood or do anything like that. They're just like,
Yeah.
and it just. She's like, they're fighting. I'm like, no.
They're gonna kill each other.
It's the little tiny 15, 16 pound one that's doing it. She and like her
Shit.
quarterback now like 26 pounds. He's the tiny
Damn,
one
dude.
starting all the drama.
It's always the small ones.
Yep, 100%.
Right. Shit. I'm just testing. I want to do white. Oh, what do you guys think? Black background, fade to orange, or like a white, like it's burning out from underneath them.
Go back and forth. Are you good or evil? Count says. True. I like to fade to black, but depends on the day.
Yep. Could do both.
Yeah, it looks good. What do you guys think? Black or white?
Because I was gonna do like a. If I was gonna be black, I was gonna make like a smoky stuff come off of them or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Con says do that. Yeah.
Bet. Get dynamic. Step on smoke a pinche. Oh, where do you want to play game through, little Con? Maybe like just at the chest. I was thinking like maybe like perhaps here. It could fit. That's too far. Yeah, probably get away with it right there.
Yeah, right there on the chest. That's probably your best spot. Yeah, put it right next to pen 15.
Copy that.
Funny thing is that well, I don't know if Frank's recording is gonna catch the VC, like the actual the chat.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of sound like I'm laughing at myself and talking to myself. Wow,
Fox,
Caroline, you're such a wholesome person. You're such a wholesome person. I just watched you edit your message from pen 15 to PE*15. That was the most wholesome edit I've ever seen in the history of Discord interactions.
you had to write it out and be like, oh yeah. Oh.
What's up, Pro? Been a while since I've seen that GIF. A few months. Con said at this point you should sneak a pen 15 in there somewhere. That's cool.
Might as well.
I told so I was narrating the chat earlier for Joey so he didn't have to read it while he was drawing Pro, and I told him that Khan said he wanted a tattoo that said pen 15 on his arm in hopes that Joey wouldn't catch it, and he didn't. And next thing you know, he had pen 15 on his chin.
Right there.
Sorry.
Fucking juvenile. Count, I know it's a little sloppy right now, but I will clean this up, I promise. This is just, it's how I work. Oh, yeah.
Well, The peculiar gift keeps making me. I'm just weak. If you get a chance to see the GIF that Count keeps sharing, Joey, you should like.
That's good. That's damn peculiar.
Oh, we put the asterisk on the chin. I don't know if when you play this back, we're gonna sound like a bunch of 5-year-olds or not. It's like laughing in here for 40 minutes over Pen 15 jokes. Posted in the official links.
There's your dog. I heard the snore.
Yeah.
It's like when Steven's dog. I can hear that thing just sawing logs right next to him.
Yeah, because Steven doesn't have any noise suppression either. So anything happening in the room with Steven, you just hear all of it. So it's like you guys will catch mine every now and then, but they've been snoring the whole time. My mom comes over once a week and she spends a bunch of time with my dogs because she loves the puppies. And it's every Tuesday. And so she was here with them today, and they love it when she comes over. They get so excited, they just run and play and eat like it's crazy. And
Yeah.
but afterwards, they're always passed out. Like I don't have to worry about them being on demon time at 1 a.m. They're asleep. They will not be waking up tonight. My daughter's pup is funny, man. Like he's so particular. She's got like a fluffy corgi. So
Yeah.
he's just like a corgi that looks like it was like mixed with Lassie. And
Love mixed corgis, man.
But it's just no, it's not. It's purebred fluffy corgi. So like tiny, like imagine same body, same shape, same head, just extremely long hair. Like,
Yeah.
and it's all like really thin. So it's just like a giant. It looks like a giant fluffy loaf of bread running around the house.
Yeah.
That's literally what it looks like. But this dog will literally like go throw himself against the door to the bedroom that he's sleeping in until you let him go to bed. About 10 o'clock, he's like an old man, dude. He's like, I'm out. I'm going to sleep. Doesn't matter what we're doing. Doesn't matter what fun we're having. He goes and like starts throwing himself up against the door till you open it and let him go in his crate. He goes in his crate, leaves with the door open, just goes to bed in there. Like, nope, I'm out every night.
He sounds like an old man. Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, like your
I'm
dog.
done.
You can like be trying to hang out with him. He's like, nah, I'm good.
I love those personalities, man. They're so different. Have you seen that post of mixed corgis, where it's like corgis that they're playing dress up, basically? It's it's a German Shepherd in disguise as a corgi because they look like a German Shepherd, but the corgi body.
I've seen in person corgi, and it was I think it was a lab. So it literally was just like a corgi body with a lab head.
Yeah.
Craziest looking dog. He was cool as hell though.
I've seen a picture of one mixed with a Rottie, and it was the cutest fucking thing.
I thought the corgi. So, long story short, my daughter was like talking about going away to college, blah blah blah. My wife was panicking about her baby moving far away. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like trying to bribe her into going to school close by, but it seemed like the more we suggested any of the close by schools, the less she wanted to go to any of them. So
Yeah.
we were like, look, we're not going to hold you back from doing what you want to do, blah blah blah. Mind you, I realized this later on. She was playing me the whole time because my daughter
Oh,
has
so
music wrapped around her finger. Like she can learn. I mean, she's never gotten in trouble in school. Always did what was like expected of her, and then some. Like she was just a great child.
yeah.
No complaints about my
Yeah.
daughter. I mean, of the occasional headache with a child, but right, a great experience raising that child. And yeah, where was I going with this? Oh, so I got her. I was like, didn't want her to go away to college because I knew my wife, and also myself. Like, I didn't want to like not be around her, but my wife was gonna take it tough, tough, tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, finally, I was like, man, why don't you like stay nearby and blah blah blah. Well, then one day she's like, why don't we like go look at these puppies and blah blah blah. Like, let's just get out of the house. I'm like, okay, cool. And she basically tells me, oh yeah, if you get me one of these puppies, I will go to college at home and stay home. And I was like, okay.
Deal.
Yes, absolutely. But I was also like, she did just like get herself a full ride to school, like, and take care of her school, like by getting grants and scholarships. So
Yeah,
like,
that's amazing.
I get a daughter that covered her school, and I get her a dog, and she stays home and safe. But the most ironic part about that is I got her the dog, and a year and a half later, she was told me she was moving out with her boyfriend.
Oh no.
I mean, it's great. He's a good guy, and they're happy. They've been dating for forever, but it
Okay.
backfired a little bit.
Right. Well,
What's up, bro?
I said I fixed my audio, but
Nice.
hey.
oh, I am gonna say goodnight though.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah.
Watch the movie.
Tease.
Well, I'm sorry, but she's going to. No, there's no baby, so we're gonna go hang out.
Oh,
Nice.
So, yeah, my daughter's staying at my mother-in-law's, so
Bam,
we're gonna
bam,
watch like a
bam,
movie that doesn't have
bam.
Bluey in it. No, I mean, to be perfectly honest, we're probably gonna start a movie and fall asleep on the couch because we're both fucking exhausted. So, but it won't have Bluey in it. So, all right, guys. Talk to you later. This was sick, Joey. Congrats, Con.
Thanks, brother.
Later, y'all.
Later.
Thanks, Jordan. Good night. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, can somebody drop the Game Theory logo here in the chat? I'm gonna make sure I got it right. Thanks, bro.
God.
Mm. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Let's see how we utilize the Game Theory logo.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. It'll still go there too, though.
Do you prefer one over the other, one over another con?
Say we put both. You know what I mean? Just using that pattern as a repeated symmetrical pattern for the costume itself is, I think it looks really cool. It's that added little flair.
Yeah.
We could put the white dots right there. Yeah, that's good. Ugly cop.
Nipples again.
Nipples again. Perfection.
Yeah, I like that better.
Mm-hmm.
I like it not on top of the other part better. That's better.
Wait.
Damn, Con, this is looking pretty good, man. I like the Game Theory logo now too. Mirror update what? Oh.
Hmm?
So you gotta tell Mirror to update something. Or maybe he means make it orange. Yeah, okay. You meant make it orange. He'd tell me to change his to orange.
Looks pretty cool in the orange. I dig it.
I think I need to eat something. I'm starting to get a headache.
Take care of yourself, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack.
Okay. Like a Super Saiyan. I think I'm so happy you love it now. Still going.
Thank you for everybody for showing up.
Take that out.
Oh, you certainly have my approval on this one, Frank. No worries there at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna work a few more hours on this and tighten everything up and put some effects and stuff in it. Get some more lighting, I think, to intensify some of these forms, bring them out a little bit more. This is going to be pretty badass when it's done, my brother. I'm excited. Excited for you.
Hell yeah, this looks great. Thanks for everything, Con. You've been, I mean, like, sometimes, see people like Con recently got his sticker, but he also got drawn pretty recently. But I mean,
Mhm.
his efforts in this server date back to day one. Like,
Yep.
like just being here and being helpful. The amount of time he has spent being helpful to me behind the scenes. Just
The epic memes.
like, I mean, but really,
Hey,
just
Con,
like
you still got the
appreciate
joint and the king in the joint.
it.
One of my favorites.
Oh, he's about to have to scroll back a year and a half in his phone.
Right. I think it's actually in our recent DMs. It's like really recent.
I'm pretty sure we are all collectively well over it, like most of us. Grumpy and Con, some of the folks that predate Ink that are in
Yeah.
here. We've known each other
Yeah.
for like a year and a half now. A year or more?
Yeah, it's been over a year now.
Crazy.
Damn, it's been that long.
I can't believe you guys put up with me for this long, to be honest.
Mm. You know what they say? Find your clan.
I like these sessions in Discord, Joey.
Me too.
The probably could get some action if we have to stick in this time range. We could probably do one of these on maybe a weekend night, some night, to give
Yeah.
people a chance who have to work in the morning a chance. But
Yeah.
maybe
Sorry.
occasionally here and there.
I read you. Yeah, for sure. No, we could do them earlier too. So like the kids go to school 8 a.m. to like 3:30. So I have a block in between there that we could probably swing something to.
Yeah, I know you're sometimes doing some other stuff. Are you gonna sneak a quick
Oh
sniff of
yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, let me preface it with put it down here. So I think we all saw when they emerged from the artifact, right?
Confound the king with the joint.
Yes. There it is. Those are some good days.
Mm-hmm.
And so they all come out, they form into these humanoid beings. He's going to be the guinea pig. He gets to shake his hand, and then he becomes infected. And so This is where it starts to take him over. It starts bleeding out his eyes. And then you can see this,
Oh,
how
yeah.
tall these things actually are, you know, compared to a human.
Badass.
And
Also, these are
then,
the sandwich, Joey. So if I'm
no, yeah, you're good. So this is him actually. He's going to be taking his whole body apart and fusing it with his own being.
yeah, that was crazy.
I love this piece. So the next one, you're going to see like where these body parts are going into him and becoming one. And they're walking back to, yeah, pretty fucking wild. Oh yeah, this is when he gets taken in. And the mayor's like, holy fuck. Yeah, cool stuff.
Well,
Yeah, we can call it.
Yeah, Joey, just want to say real quick, thank you so
Yeah.
much, man. I appreciate everything you do.
You're welcome.
And I thank you guys for giving me this opportunity as well.
For
Man, I'm gonna cherish this. Honestly, I've like that's the thing. I've told you this before. You know, back when you guys were getting customs, so like Frenchie, when you got your previous doggo custom and everything, I was so jealous of you guys, and I really wanted to sort of buy into a diamond to get that opportunity to do all that. And I thought I'd get my chance at some point, and then when that chance went away, I was like, fuck. Yeah, and the opportunity came across again, man, and I'm just so grateful. Honestly, I've always wanted like to follow
course.
your piece of work and and just call it my own. So thank you
Yeah.
so much, man.
Yeah, man, your name was in the hat from the get-go, you know. I've been wanting to do one for you for a long time. So yeah, I'm glad we had this chance.
I love you guys, man. All right, yeah, I'm gonna sign off. It's almost 6 in the morning.
Get
It's not
a nap in.
yeah, yeah. No, I appreciate you. All right, thank you guys so much. All right, and
Of course.
everyone else that joined as well. I appreciate you guys for hanging around.
yeah, man. Take care. Y'all have a good night.
All right, good
Hey,
night.
bud. I guess. Thanks.